So Vijay sir.
Vijay sir is someone who's a really fantastic actor, and actually with him I find the quality of someone who's like my brother. I get that feeling.
In what way? Like since you
don't
said
know.
like it, what? How do you connect that?
He feels like a family member of yours. I don't know how to explain that. The same thing I feel with Rajini sir.
Rajini sir.
Yeah, I have always been a big fan of Rajini sir. I've always admired him, and whenever I've seen his films, when he comes on screen, I start smiling.
Oh.
He's got a wonderful quality. He just wins your heart. He just wins your heart. And it's not he's just doing his role. I don't know what it is about him. Something magical about him which connects. I remember long back, I had a there was a girl who used to write to me. She was a fan. This is before internet and all that. Letters used to come by post.
Oh.
So there was this girl who used to write to me from Malaysia, and she had mentioned, and we had become pen friends. She was a fan originally, but then we became friends and all that. So I remember she and I were both big fans of Rajini sir.
Okay.
So in our letters we used to talk about Rajini sir.
See, the connect has come like
So
that, huh?
it's quite fascinating,
Yeah.
because both of us were fans of Rajini sir. She was my fan, but both of
that's
us were
what,
his fan. So we used to discuss his films.
That's
Yeah.
the reason he's a superstar.
That's no doubt.
So since you said Rajini sir, what question would you ask Rajini sir?
Wonderful time with Rajini sir when he was in Bombay. I think it was 2 years ago, and he was staying at the Taj, and I used to train over there. And his staff told me that sir is in town. He is staying upstairs. So I said, "Can I go and say hello?" So they went and checked, and he said, "Yes, of course, please come." And I went and met him. I was supposed to say hello to him for 5 minutes and leave. Somehow we got chatting, and we sat for 4 hours. Yeah, Rajni sir and me were just sitting, and I don't know, he must have cancelled his work. I don't know what he did, because I was definitely cancelling my work, getting a chance to sit with him.
We could imagine that situation.
But I was sitting in his room with him for 4 hours. We sat and chatted, and I was really, he was telling me about his life. I was very curious to know about the early days of his career, and he was telling me everything.
So you got only sweet memories with Rajini
I got
sir.
lovely memories. So what question can I ask him? How is he the way he is? I think that's the only question I can ask him.
We got to ask the same question to Aamir as well then. I'll ask at the end then. Okay, so yeah, next is Dhanush.
Oh, Dhanush, yeah. I just met him, about 8-9 days ago. He was in my house for dinner.
Oh,
Yeah, the Russo brothers had come, and he's done a film with them.
Yeah.
Called Grey Man, and I got to meet Dhanush after a long time. And I think the question I would ask him is they're all amazing actors, how he remains so fit and focused all the time.
You didn't ask that question to him that time, no?
No, I didn't.
You didn't. Okay, fine. Dhanush sir, please give a reply, okay? And finally, Kamal sir.
Kamal sir, Rajni sir are people, who I've really admired all my life. And I was not an actor that time, when I started watching their work. So I have a very special place in my heart for them. And I think the question that I'll ask Kamal sir is there any character that he cannot do, that he finds difficult to do?
Seriously, good question, sir. I don't think we would get an answer to it.
No, he will say, no, there is no such role.
Yeah, exactly.
Though he is very humble, so he might say anything, but that's the question I would like to ask him. Or I would phrase it differently. What is your toughest role?